Welcome to a yoga class called Taste the Sweet Life. My name is Maria, and I will be guiding you through stretches for your consciousness as well as for your physical body, and through some meditation exercises, mudra and pranayama. Find a comfortable position. You can sit or lie down to begin with, as long as you're comfortable. Please bring your hands to Prana Mudra by touching the tips of your thumbs, ring fingers, and little fingers, pinky fingers. Rest the arms and the hands at a place where it feels comfortable for you. And close your eyes or lower your gaze. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth and allow your body to sink into the support of earth. Rest in your natural breath. As you gradually lean into your yoga practice today. I am sure that most of us think that these last few years have been years of hardship and challenges. And today's class is about tasting the sweetness of life, not to bypass the hardness of life, but to help us find a way to nourish ourselves even when life is a little tricky. To begin with, I would like you to bring your attention to one of these experiences of hardship or challenge, sadness, maybe even fear. One of the not so pleasant experiences from the last few years. And as you call it into your attention, breathe deeply. Imagine that you can breathe into the experience as you gradually make the experience as big as you can inside of yourself, as alive as you can. Breathe with a sense of ease. So you are taking control over your nervous system even when you are in a tough situation. Whether it's with the memory as now or in the real pulsating life. Breathe all the way to your belly, allowing your entire body to become more spacious with every inhalation and more at ease with every exhalation. And the purpose here is that when we are spacious of heart and mind, even in the midst of the most horrifying storm, we can think and act from a place of greater clarity. With your next exhalation, allow the experience to vanish. You push it away. Allow it to flow away from your body for now. And take a deep breath in. And exhale to your mouth. Now think of something that is pleasant to you, something that tastes sweet to you, whether it's a piece of chocolate or some music that really makes your heart sing with joy. The memory of your beloved. Take a moment to find this pleasant memory, not just pleasant, but sweet tasting life memory that lives inside of you. The first step to nourishing ourselves is to know what nourishes us. What makes you happy, what makes your heart sing with joy and your eyes light up. So when you have found your memory, make it as big as you can. Taste it. Taste the sweetness on your tongue. Connect with the sound of the memory and the bodily sensations of the memory. And once again, breathe all the way to your belly as you inhale, expanding yourself, expanding the memory. And as you exhale, you are present with the sweet taste of life from a place of greater relaxation. Allow yourself to dissolve into the sweetness. Bring it alive, breathe it into life. And notice the effects on your body and mind as you do so. This meditation practice where you connect with something that tastes wonderful, amazing, delightful to you, or connect yourself with the memory of your beloved or the most amazing sounds that you know of, is a meditation practice from the Vijnana Bhairavi Tantra, an ancient text from the Kashmir region. Now imagine that a great smile is opening up in the back of your skull, lifting upwards towards the sides of your ears, uplifting the energy. When you know what tastes sweet to your tongue, or what nourishes you, what brings you into an uplifted energy, you always have the capability to call in the memory and thereby the fruits of that memory for your body and mind, no matter what situation you're in. And you also have the capability to act in a way where you nourish yourself in the real world. So if you know that going for a walk in the forest is what makes your heart sing with joy, then you should go for that walk in the forest when you feel that the toughness of life is kicking in. Because that's what will give you energy to cope with whatever you need to cope with. And remember the saying that you are what you eat, whether that is that you follow along when everyone else are having a very negative conversation, or whether that is believing in the goodness of life. So whatever you eat, whatever you take in is going to affect the way that you are and what you experience. So please do what is most uplifting and nourishing for you. If you are not seated, please find your way into a comfortable seated position. Or actually, we will do Sukhasana, the joyful pose. So cross one ankle in front of the other and walk the feet out. And it can be a good idea to sit on the edge of your blanket and use your hands to bring the buttocks back so your pelvis tilts forward slightly. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. And let's chant the Guru Sloka, calling in the tradition, calling in all the greatest teachers that have lived and that lives within you, that live within you. Take an inhalation to begin. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheswara, Guru Satya Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheswara, Guru Satya Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheswara, Guru Satya Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And allow yourself to dissolve in the vibrations of the mantra. To take it in, to taste it. Rub your hands towards each other. And cup your eyes. And as you're ready, gently bring the hands down and open your eyes. And now I will invite you to pause this video for a moment as you put on some music that's really nourishing for your system. And if you don't have one at hand, I will put a suggestion in the links below or the description below that you can click on. So please pause the video as you do so, and I will meet you back in a moment. Alright, so cross the feet in the other direction as you had before. Inhale, bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down. And you know, if you're carrying the whole world on your shoulders, you easily end up with shoulders that's all the way up by the ears. So let's loosen them up, breathe them up a bit. Take the circles in the other direction. Isolate your hands at your sacrum. Ground your hips, lift tall through your spine, and gently stretch the arms away from your back as much as comfortable without locking your elbows. Inhale, expand your heart as big as you can. Exhale, draw the belly button in and come into a forward fold as much as feels nourishing for your body. Lift the shoulders away from your ears and gently sway a little bit from side to side. And inhale, lift up. Free your hands. And come to your hands and knees. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round and look towards your belly button. Inhale, cow pose. Remember the smile in the back of your skull, all the way to your ears. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, look towards your heart, remembering the sweetness of life. Inhale, open up to take in what nourishes you. And exhale, look into your heart to know what it is that tastes sweet on your tongue. Come all the way down on your belly. Hands in cobra position. So fingertips below your shoulders, forehead to the ground. Spread the toes and press the toenails into the ground. Inhale, lift your torso, keep the hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach your heart forward and lift it up. Reach the shoulders back. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift your heart up and forward. Smile with the back of your skull. Exhale, lower down. Reach the arms towards the back wall. Come high on your fingertips. Press the toenails to the ground. Lift the shoulders up and towards the back wall. Inhale, lift your torso, your arms, hands and your legs. Reach your heart forward, hips back, and imagine that you are flying through the blissful freedom sky. So you can sway, you can fly. Use your imagination. And smile to the back of your skull. Feel the smile opening up as you call it into existence. And lower down. Hands under your shoulder, curl the toes under. Come to your hands and knees and push into downward facing dog. Invite movements into your body. How can you move in a joyful way today? What feels nourishing? What feels sweet to your body? Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Come high on the fingertips, heart forward, shoulders back. And pull a little bit back and forward here. As you imagine the smile in the back of your skull, reaching, lifting up all the way to the top of your ears. Try to taste the sweetness of your favorite food on your tongue while you are moving. And remember the effect it has on your heart as you allow yourself to really taste your favorite food. What about your eyes? How do they shine? Can you bring it forward? An invitation to stay with the sweet taste from your memory all through the practice today. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Reach the heart forward, shoulders back, and pulsate. Please activate your Jai Pranayama, the victory breath. As you can manage your breath, you can keep it long, peaceful, even in the middle of the storm. That's real victory. Or at least the clarity that comes out of it is victory, because sometimes the breath also moves into spontaneous rhythms that are there for a purpose. They're there as your natural wisdom unfolds. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend the knee, open your hip, and look underneath your right armpit. Circle the right foot. Reach out through the right leg, the right knee towards the sky as you press the left hand into the ground. Close the hip and lower the foot. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra, facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open the hips. Press into your right hand as you extend the left knee towards the sky and circle the foot. Moving, stirring the sweetness in your body. Close the hip and lower the foot. Come into plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana or Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe expansively into the back of your heart. With every exhalation, gently draw the belly button in. Push the hands into the ground to reach your hips even more towards the sky. And visualize the smile opening up in the back of your skull all the way to the ears, and notice the effect. Lower your knees to the ground. Please bring a block to the front of your mat. And you might need a build for the next exercise. Come to hands and knees. Spread the fingers, line up your wrists, index fingers straight forward. Press into the knuckles and the finger pads. Lift the right knee 90 degrees in the leg. Notice if you don't press into your hands, the tendency is to hang in the shoulders, so give a gentle press towards earth. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, bring the knees and nose towards each other. Inhale, lift up. Come to the fingertips of your left hand. Reach your left arm back. And it can be helpful for the balance if you keep looking at a fixed spot on the ground. Either grab a hold of the outside of your right ankle with the left hand, or use your belt as your ally. Now gently press the foot and hand into each other. Open your heart and breathe with a sense of ease and joy. If it's too much today, then use the belt. Make more space between your hands and the foot, so you find the sweet spot for you. And remember, whatever feels sweet and nourishing can change from day to day. Come back to hands and knees. Press the fingertips and the underside of your knuckles into Mother Earth. Lift your left knee 90 degrees. Inhale, arch your spine, press the foot higher. Exhale, knee and nose together. Inhale, press the left foot towards the ceiling. Come to the fingertips of your right hand. Find a point of focus. Reach the right arm back. Grab hold of the ankle of the left foot or use the belt. Inhale, press the hand and the foot into each other. And breathe expansively, joyfully into your heart. It's almost as if you are wrapping your body as if you are a present. And exhale, lower down. Curl the toes under. Come to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, backward bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Round your hands to the floor. Press the feet into the floor. And reach the sky, or the hips towards the sky. The crown of your head in the direction of your fingertips. Breathe expansively into the back of your heart and open the smile in the back of your skull. Exhale, gently draw the belly button in. Bring the left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Take a deep inhalation, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Come to center and try the other side. And again, imagine that you're wrapping yourself as the most precious gift on this planet. Come to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Lift it parallel to the short end of the mat and lift to Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. Palms up. Bring the thumb, pinky and ring finger together for Prana Mudra. And Prana Mudra helps the energies flow with greater ease. And it can be uplifting for the energy. Inhale, lean back, Viparita. Lift your heart, keep breathing. Come to Warrior 2. Bring the right hand to the right corner of the mat. You can have a block as your allies. Bring the hand to the block. Find a point of focus, something that's not moving. Press into your right foot. And as you inhale, lift the left leg up. Adho Chandrasana. As you feel sturdy, bring the left hand to your left shoulder and gently spin your torso, the shoulder, your body more towards the ceiling. Lift arm up. Stack right hand and left hand on top of each other. Micro bend the right knee so you don't overstretch. And as we know from Tantric Dasana, when stuff is a little crooked and straight instead of straight lines, we will grow more power and wisdom. So allow yourself to bend the limbs of your body and allow yourself to enjoy when you're shaking. If you want more, bend the top knee, grab hold of the ankle, press the foot and the hand into each other, extend through the left knee, reach the heart away from your hips, the crown away from your hips, and gently curl backwards to open your heart. Lift the back of your skull with a smile. Sugarcane pose or Chapasana, Adho Chandrasana, Chapastana. Breathe in the challenge. Keep your heart as open as you can, even in the challenge, even in the hardness of life. And exhale, gently release, and step back, Warrior 2. Give yourself a big hug as you turn to the other side. Palms up, Prana Mudra. Remember your Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. Lift the heart. Use your inhalations to lift the heart even more expansively towards the sky. As you exhale, draw the belly button in. Come to Warrior 2, and if you need your block, please place it by the left corner of your mat. Fingertips to the left corner, find a point of focus, press into the left foot and gently lift your right leg up. Bring the right hand to your right shoulder, stack the right shoulder over the left, point the right elbow up. Gently reach the arm up. Microbend the left knee. And see if you can spin your belly, your heart, your gaze even more to the sky. If you're ready, bend the back knee. Grab hold of the foot. You can use the belt. Press the hand and the foot into each other. Reach the right knee away from your hip. Reach your heart and your skull away from the hip and gently begin to curl backwards. Open your heart. Stay with your breath. Smile with the back of your skull. So there's more space between your shoulders and your ears. And gently release. Step back. 1 and 2. Inhale, stretch your legs. Give yourself a hug to the center. And come into star pose. Hands, wrists over your ankles. Close your eyes and soften your gaze. Notice what you notice. Bring your hands to your heart. Step the feet together. Reach your arms up, palms together, press into your feet. Lift the back of your heart, the crown of your head. Find the smile in the back of your skull. Vessel mudra. And allow yourself, open yourself to be a clean, pure vessel of joy and love, clarity and ease. Be a clear instrument of all the qualities and acts and words that nourish you and that can nourish other people, other living beings through you. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra in front of your heart and find a comfortable seat position. So we have to move through the muddy, hard-stuck places in order to stir the nectar, the ambrosia out and forward into existence. Notice if anything feels different inside of you right now. What has moved through this practice? What is stirring in you in this moment? Remember, you have the power to do what is nourishing for you. But the very first step is to have self-awareness. So you need to explore, find out for yourself, what is it that is sweet for your tongue? What is it that makes the cells of your body sing with joy and your heart expand wide open? If you just move along following what is nice for everyone else, it can be hard to find, but of course that can be a support in the beginning. So this is an invitation to reflect and to explore. Also knowing that it changes from time to time. And then when you have found it, you have that in your toolbox as something that you can take forward and bring into life whenever you feel down, whenever you feel that everything is challenging or hard. Then the very best thing you can do for yourself and everyone else is to allow yourself a bit of time where you can do this act of taste this taste of your tongue or listen to this piece of music as your sacred time. When you are nourished, you can be present with more love, more clarity, and more of your true nature. Let's close this class by singing Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all living beings be happy and free, and may my words and acts and thoughts contribute in any way to that happiness and freedom of all. You can bring your hands to your heart or Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale through your mouth, release what doesn't serve you anymore. Inhale to begin. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Shanti, 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 Hari Om Tat Sat.